Welcome to tonight's Screams Reviews. Right before we get to the main review, I just wanted to give an update to my base mode for the trailer for 86 Devastator. This update was suggested to me by viewer Affinity Gauntlet. Sorry if I stumbled on your name too much. They suggested adding the Devastator blast parts to the chest piece in the middle, which I think looks really good. So I wanted to give them a shout out. And I was actually talking with them about it today. And yeah, so thank you. And if any of you see anything that you think I could do better, let me know. I am more than willing to take suggestions. So without further ado, let's get on to the main event of Studio Series 86 Devastator. All right, and here's the team all ready to get squished together. Now, I did grab the instructions. I don't need the instructions to put them together. I rarely ever use the instructions, but I'm grabbing it for this because there is a specific placement for all of the different guns on Devastator as a whole. So for this transformation, I'm going to be doing that, but normally I just plug the guns in wherever I can on the figures that they belong to. But for this, the official configuration, I'll do it their way. All right, so first we're going to start with the feet. We just unplug the hand so that we can activate the ankle tilt. And we're going to grab trailer. Mixmaster, just slide it in and close the barrel. And give them a little bit of tilt. Scrapper, you're going to slide that end in. Close them up. Then we bent the legs right before we open up. Now we're going to straighten that out. Or actually, before we straighten that, we're going to flip canopy, and then it's got these two little notches that it clips into. That's just to kind of hold everything straight. And now we got Devastator pants. Drop this down a bit right there. All right. So he actually is one of the most changed. He's like half transformed. that little tab in the slot there. There we go. And I do like how secure they make all of this. Like once you have him tabbed in, he is not going anywhere. Actually, this is not quite done right. That needs to be up. There we go. Pull that down for now. Actually, what we can do is we can build the chest, crest. Then we're going to just clip it right there. Let's drop this down just to make it easier for me to show transformations. Take that off for now. Some creators I've watched were mistakenly putting the wrists in vehicle mode and couldn't figure out why it wasn't all lining up because the fists stick out. They're supposed to fill the gap right there in vehicle mode. They only tuck in combined mode. Actually, this one can stay back. This one has to go down because this is one of the connectors. Bring you back up. There are so many things holding this together. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just between long haul and hook. 5 pegs. Then you got these two on the crest. And your crest will hold onto these. You got these tabs right here going in. So the crest goes in there and there on both sides, and then there and there for between long haul and the arms. So like he is sturdy. We can put this back on. And you flip this strut down, maybe. Use your ankle tilt, tab the treads into the slot. So this will hold all of your treads all nice and tight. Waffling goes to the front. And then this one is just the same, except you gotta flip that little piece in because this thing is designed horribly. But it's got the same strut and ankle tilts. Everything holding together. And then just slide them on. You'll know when they're on. If you're not getting that big clunk, they're not on all the way. All right, and then a lot of people were having difficulty getting everything lined up on the chest piece, but all right, so that one tapped in nicely. This one doesn't like to tab in very well for me. Yet another reason why Scavenger sucks, but holds in okay. This was another place where everyone was having trouble. Just connected to Long Haul's hood, and it's all lined up for you, just like that. Everything's all nice and tight, and that one's not quite lined up. I don't know, it just doesn't go in as far as I thought it would. Yeah, that's all nice and tight. All right, so flip in your peg, flip out your hand, goes over here. You can feel when the peg goes in the hole. Easier to line up on this one because you got the extra spacer in there. And there we have Devastator. Oh, yeah, the gun doesn't hold into his hand super tightly, but kind of is. Okay, now let's look and see where all of the different guns go. So for the take a quick peek at mostly Bone Crusher, Scavenger, and Hook's guns all go on the respective bots. Long Hauls becomes Toes. And the feet go on Long Haul's feet. Alright, so Bone Crusher's already where it's at. I forgot to take that off. Same with Scavenger, so those are good. There's hooks up there. Turn it around. Got scrapper there because he's on that side. Mixmaster there because he's on that side. Drop down here. Got long haul's gun that they want to make toes. I think that looks stupid. This is going to be the only time that gun becomes toes. Yeah, especially since I've already got the DNA kit on pre-order, and as soon as that gets in, that's going to get the bumper extender. But here he is in all of his combining glory. Studio Series Devastator. And for comparison, here he is with Menasor. Menasor has the DNA kit, which gives him leg extensions. So actually, Menasor might be a little bit taller, just a smidge. And here he is with Age of the Primes Superion. Definitely a little bit bigger than Superion. Don't have Fireflight yet. Just got air raid yesterday. Or not yesterday, the day before. So yeah, that one coming out. I'm working on backlog of figures. I've been having some difficulty with my phone storage, but yeah, there are our modern combiners all together. Actually, here he is with Legacy Core Class Volcanicus with the DNA kit. And here he is with Power of the Primes Volcanicus. About the same height as Superion. But he has the Perfect Effect upgrade kit on him. Actually, it's like 2 different kits. Has a sword that like this that can break apart into 5 weapons, 1 for each of the Dinobots. I don't know where it is right now. I'm not gonna dig for it, but yes, that is Studio Series 86 Devastator with most of my combiners. Should you get him? I am absolutely loving him. Like I said, this is my first Devastator. He is nice and hefty and solid. None of the parts feel like they're going to fall off, except for maybe the gun. And I can fix that with some nail polish. I just wish that he didn't have that big hole in his chest. I'm still hoping that the final upgrade kits for Devastator as a whole that may hopefully give him new hands also fixes that hole. Those are really the only parts of him that at this point, other than just a whole new scavenger, need to be replaced. So this is Dice Cream signing out.